Hello everyone, and welcome to my first Cozy Tips and Tricks video. Today we will be covering 5 easy tips and tricks to get you started right in Echoes of the Plum Grove, which will be releasing tomorrow on Switch and is already out in full release on PC. I am so stoked to be able to play this amazing game on another platform and start another fresh and chaotic save. So, without further ado, let's dive in. So, our very first tip, shake all of the trees every day. When you're first getting started, money is at a premium, as per usual, but there are some extenuating circumstances in this particular game, which I will not spoil. Needless to say, you are penniless. Unfortunately, Mayor Whitfield is a man of shallow sympathy and refuses to give you a tax break. Stodgy old curmudgeon. Selling wood at 10 gold a pop is a great early game way to get you started on your new life, especially since every tree drops 2 pieces each and there are plenty of trees on the map. You can forage up to 54 pieces of wood daily, meaning 540 gold a day if you put in the effort, and that's not to mention the other forage you pick up along the way. Now, I will say this isn't a sustainable method for making money since you will need the wood for quests and crafting later, but it's good at least for the first few weeks. Next is gather all of the violets and plantains in spring, which is the season you start in. Survival is king in this game until you have an heir, so you have to make sure you have enough food right from the start. But you're broke as a joke. So how do you feed yourself, you ask? Survival salads. Survival salads are made with 1 violet and 1 plantain. This type of plantain looks like a weed, by the way, not the banana type fruit you're probably thinking of. You take 1 of each and then put them in the cooking pot in your house and cook them. Both are free forage that are fairly plentiful on the map and are an optimal early game food option. The description says it tastes pretty bad, but fuel is fuel, folks. Also, if you're struggling to find enough violets, check in with the doctor, the hunters, or the lighthouse ladies and see what they have in stock. They often have violets, and the violets are pretty cheaply sold, so even buying them is still a worthwhile option, in my opinion. Now we come to number 3. Make a few preserves jars and drying racks as quickly as you can. This, once again, has to do with survival, but it also has a couple of different aspects to it which make it a really great early game priority. Fruits, veggies, fish, and meat can all be preserved or dried on these crafters, and once they're done, they last for almost a full season at base quality before they rot. And yeah, you heard that right, friends. There is rot in this game. Your food does not last forever and indeed can have a really short shelf life for some of the more rare forage. But fret not, because that is not the case with the dried or preserved goods, which is why I recommend making a couple of each crafter as quickly as possible. But that's not the end to the versatility of these products. They also make great gifts for all NPCs and are a fast, quick, and fairly easy way to start building your friendships early game, which you want, because presents. Now we come to number 4, getting inoculated and becoming friends with the doctor right away. Now this one is only for those who are playing with the sickness mechanic on, which I recommend at least for the first playthrough because it makes for some delightful chaos. No pressure though for all of my super cozy friends out there who want a stress-free experience. You can turn off death for yourself or all NPCs, turn off rot, turn off tool decay, and pretty much any other potentially stressful mechanic, so you can have as cozy or chaotic an experience as you want. And hats off to the developers at Unwound Games for making the game this way. Always love a dev who really thinks about their players and how they might want to tailor the game to their own unique style of play. Now, back to the tip. Getting inoculated right away gives you a high chance of survival should smallpox come to your little island. So that one obviously makes sense. Now, befriending the doctor. When you become their friend, the doctor has a chance of sending or giving you medicine as a gift, and this is awesome. because some of the medicine is expensive. I actually get to the point in my playthroughs later game where I receive so much medicine as a gift that I just start to sell it after a certain point. And now, number 5, checking in with kids and farmers. When you start picking up requests from the bulletin board, you will come across certain ones that ask for difficult to find seasonal forage or fruit. Now, you can buy the tree seeds to grow said fruit, but it takes an age to grow and the seeds are expensive, so this isn't a great early game option. That's where the kids and farmers come in. When these requests pop up and the reward is something that you want, like a recipe or a blueprint, start checking in with the kids and farmers. They often have fruit, produce, and other odds and ends in their tradable goods. Plus, it gives you a good opportunity to chat to these NPCs and start boosting friendship there. Again, it's all about the presents. So this should be the end, but I'm going to pop in one last bonus tip that may not be for everyone, but I personally think is a good in-game move. Get your hands on a steel pickaxe as quickly as you possibly can. These are sold either at the blacksmith or from the visitors that come in boats on the weekends. And they are quite expensive, I'm not going to lie. And I mean around 16 to 1700 gold expensive. I know, it's a lot. However, you cannot reach the bottom of the mines until you get this pickaxe. And once you have, you will then be able to reach the gem node. This mining node has a possibility of dropping amethysts, emeralds, sapphires, and diamonds, all of which sell for a pretty penny. In fact, you could probably make back your money in just a few in-game days if you mine each day. So, there it is! Those are my 5 tips and tricks plus bonus for Echoes of the Plum Grove. For all of you who already have the game on PC and want to start a fresh playthrough or are going to be getting the game on Switch tomorrow like me, I wish you all the best of luck on your gaming journey. Thank you all so much for joining me in this video, friends. Wishing you all a cozy day wherever you are. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye!